everybody. Welcome back to the Onesie content. We're two grown men and
Welcome.
onesies.
We're back.
Talking about a cartoon.
Are you speaking words right now? Yeah, I see.
It was words. They were slurred together. Like
Okay.
I was trying to say them real quick.
Oh, I see. I get it. Like at a normal pace, but faster.
Yeah, but then my tongue got real fat, and then I thought I'd talk like this.
You idiot.
How you doing?
I'm doing. How are you?
Oh, you know.
Yeah?
Doing
Yeah.
great. Doing great.
I
Doing
hear
great.
that. I hear that.
It's been a long week. Long couple weeks.
Yeah.
We didn't have
It
a
has.
podcast last week. Took a little break.
Mm-hmm.
I got a hair in my
We
mouth.
didn't initially plan on it, but it ended up happening.
It did. It did. Due to various factors, but mainly because of me.
Almost because of me.
Almost because of you. But in the end, my fault, everybody. We're going over the G8 arc here today. I've never watched it. Have you?
No.
Yeah, this was an arc on my first run through of One Piece. I skipped because it's a filler arc, but I've learned that it is a fan favorite filler arc that people seem to love.
That's unfortunate.
It was fine.
What did you really think of it? I want to hear your thoughts because this is like a rare opportunity where you're blind as well.
I know.
Just like I am. What were your
Um,
thoughts on whatever that was?
Whatever that was. I thought it was fine. I thought it was better than the arc we're about to go into. I'll say that.
Uh-oh. Isn't this next one like the longest yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just the worst.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, slight spoilies. I can't contain it any longer. I can see it on the horizon. I don't want to watch it again. I don't want to go through it again.
Wow, it must be really bad.
Maybe you'll tell me. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. I thought Usopp was a piece of shit when he first joined the crew, and you liked him for a bit there.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe
Maybe it's
like
your
our
favorite
intro.
arc.
Maybe it'll be like, wow, this show should always be just like this arc.
Yeah.
Like, why isn't it?
I'm sure that's exactly what you'll say.
The show's completely redeemed itself. I love it now. I'm
Completely.
Team Luffy.
Just the best. Yep, Team Luffy, exactly. Taking it to a. We'll talk about it next week. We'll talk about it next week. For the G8 arc. I liked pieces of it more than other pieces.
That's fair. Yeah.
I thought it had
Same.
its moments of fun. I liked Nico Robin's whole thing a lot.
She was like the only one like doing anything to progress like their position.
No, the others were running around and doing stuff. But yeah, she was clearly like this the nail here. I hated all the doctor stuff.
Me too.
The doctor
Me too.
stuff was especially bad.
It was so dumb and pointless and stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, it wasn't so bad. It went on too long. It's a filler arc. It's hard for me to get invested in a filler arc.
You know what element of it I despised, what I thought was the worst part of it?
Oh boy.
The repairman guy.
Oh yeah, the old guy?
Yeah.
You thought he was the worst.
I thought he was the worst. Here's this guy. He knows how to fix ships. He's a ship tech guy, engineer.
Ship Techer.
He enlists in the Navy, and they use those skills to their advantage. They put him in the repair ward place to maintain stuff. He's a maintenance guy.
Yeah, he fixes ships. Shipwright.
Yeah. And he doesn't take his duty as a naval marine as seriously as he does his identity as a maintenance guy.
Well, he's a maintenance guy. How invested must he be in the Navy when you're a maintenance guy?
I would think that if you're a maintenance guy in the Navy and some pirates show up, you wouldn't be swayed to their side purely on the fact that they take care of their ship sometimes.
If their ship looks like shit, by the way.
Yeah.
Their ship is like knocking on death's door at this point.
Yeah.
It's got so much wrong with it, so they don't even take care of it.
Yeah, and this guy's like, I can tell you have heart and want to take care of the ship.
Well, I mean, that's true.
For that reason,
I do
I will
get it, though, because Usopp worked hard to repair it.
I will abandon my Navy duties to make sure you guys escape because you need to repair your ship.
I don't think everybody needs to be a die-hard Navy motherfucker.
I'm not saying he has to be. I'm just saying that not everybody needs to be like so die-hard into their profession.
Yeah, I do.
You know what it reminded me of?
What did it
have you seen Community?
No.
Okay, so mild Community spoilers.
Watch out, everybody.
There's this character played by John Goodman.
Goldblum.
John Goodman.
Oh,
no.
Sorry.
John Goodman. He is the vice dean of trade college for AC repair, air conditioning repair. And he recruits Troy, played by Childish Gambino. And he instantly recognizes his talent in like maintenance and stuff.
Okay.
And he opens up this like really old, like Bible-esque looking sacred text saying, I believe you, like to the effect of, I believe you are the chosen one, the truest repairman.
The truest repairman.
And he opens up to this page talking about the truest repairman. And the line is, the truest repairman will repair man.
Like repair comma man. Oh no, will repair mankind?
Yeah. And like that's just kind of like the energy that this repair guy, this maintenance guy in the show is giving off. Like seriously, you're helping these pirates because they repair their ship sometimes. Not that great, but sometimes.
Yeah, I mean he's clearly
He's
Usopp
clearly got misaligned priorities. He does.
Look, I'm not saying he was the worst, but I'm not saying he wasn't.
I'm saying he was the worst.
Personally, I hated his daughter a little bit more.
Who was his daughter? His daughter was the doctor. Oh my god, that was so dumb.
Nobody's gonna watch this episode. We're off to. We're just gonna shit all over. Both of us are gonna just.
Yeah, this fan favorite. We're just shitting all over. So let's talk about this doctor lady.
Okay, we'll talk. Let's talk about the doctor lady. I don't remember her name. Fucking sue me.
Her name's not Sumi. I don't think it's Sumi.
No, I said fucking sue me. Sue me for not remembering. Go on.
Anyway, here's the setup. There's a bunch of doctors on the island to take care of all the hundreds of thousands or whatever of Navy troopers.
Yeah.
But they're all on a conference or whatever.
They're gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Every one of them got like. Why would they make every single one but like the pediatrician?
Yeah.
She's like the only one left.
How many kids are on this place? It's a marine fort.
That's a very good point.
I didn't say
because that was her thing, right? It was she. Am I right in saying she was a pediatrician?
Yeah, she was a pediatrician. and so like, first of all, how many kids are here? And second of all, how do you become a doctor of anything, especially kids, if you can't do anything related to doctor like duties?
Yeah, I mean, you still gotta like give kids shots and stuff.
Yeah, presumably there's some blood. What if a kid like breaks his arm or something?
Do you go to a pediatrician if they break their arm?
I don't know.
I feel like you go to the hospital. I mean, that was the joke, right? That was the joke.
Yeah.
Was that she's a doctor and yet the sight of blood makes her queasy. It doesn't just make her queasy, it makes her faint.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, so how does she become a doctor in the first place, and how does she end up like working for the government at that capacity? You know?
Yeah. But again, that was
a doctor practicing independently is probably going to have their quirks. A doctor working like contracted to the government is probably going to be held at a higher standard and vetted a bit more.
It's a military doctor. They don't need any education.
Apparently. Jesus.
All right. So the thing, see, that didn't bother me. The joke didn't bother me so much. It was whatever. Obviously, I dropped it. Obviously, it was meant to play on the fact that she's a doctor. It's funny. It's hilarious. It wasn't that funny, but it was fine. The part that just annoyed the crap out of me was Chopper's whole... And I like Chopper. I got nothing against Chopper, but his whole speech to, like, rally her into doing it, and then all of a sudden she can just do surgery.
Yeah,
just blew my mind.
Just because you're a doctor does not mean you're a surgeon.
Yeah, all of a sudden Chopper gives this motivational speech about cherry blossoms, which to us kind of makes sense because we learned about the cherry blossoms, and he explains it lightly. But like, I feel like if I was her, I'd be like, "What the fuck is this reindeer talking about?" Cherry blossoms, and then he's just like, I knew this guy who had an incurable disease, and then it was cured. You can be a great doctor. And she was like, hallelujah, let's go do surgery.
Let's do it.
And they did do surgery, and they saved many people. That's not how that would go.
No.
They would
Not
all
slightly.
die. If Chopper was doing it, I'd be fine with it.
Even if Tony did it, I'd be like, you know, they're stretching like the suspension of disbelief a bit much with this one.
No. If Chopper did it, it's fine. He was trained as a doctor for many years. Presumably, I mean, we've never seen him do surgery.
He lived in a hole in a tree, like reading like
with a doctor who didn't know what he was doing.
Yes.
But then he went under the wing of a doctor who did know what she was doing.
For like how long? Like a year?
A couple of years.
Do we know like the timeline there? We probably do. It's somewhere. It's documented.
I guarantee it is. So I think it might have been 2.
It doesn't matter. But not enough time to become like the world's best doctor.
No, well, you don't have to be the world's best doctor to do surgery.
Oh, right? You're right. The human fruit gives you that power like innately. Chopper's good.
I don't know how the hooves. Well, when he's in his human form, he has hands. Regardless, I can get Chopper
in
doing
his human form. In his human form, he has hands and precision on the level of like surgeon masters.
All I'm saying is that first of all, Chopper didn't do any surgery, any of it. But if he had, it would be more believable to me. This pediatrician who is afraid of blood. First of all, pediatricians don't go to school to do surgery.
Yes,
at
exactly.
all. That's not how that works. 2, she's afraid of blood, so even if there was like anything involving it in her training, she would have fainted. Which begs the question how she even got it to begin with. But that's also beside the point. Now all of a sudden she's doing surgery on dying men who were shot. I don't know. I mean, she was just extracting bullets, I guess. How hard can it be?
I don't know. I've never done it. Knock on wood, I guess. But just to add one more layer of just ridiculousness on this. All of a sudden, Nami is just like pro at being an assistant nurse in that situation.
Well, she didn't have to do much.
Nurses have to do a lot, man.
Yeah, she was like, give me the air or whatever, and I don't know. It was all a joke, I think. But
it nailed it.
The thing that throws me off was the motivational speech that made it not a joke.
Yeah.
And then it was like super serious about saving lives and stuff. I did like the part where the Navy dude came in and was like, are there pirates in here? And the doctor gave him shit and was like, go away, you fucker. That part was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
overall, would you say the joke lands?
2 out of 10. I give this joke a 2 out of 10.
2 laughs out of a haha.
Yeah. It was definitely the doctor part was the least favorite part of this arc for me. So,
Fair. Moving
on to we've got the repairman. I didn't love him either. He was fine. I think that'll piss people off, but I thought he was kind of whatever. I agree it was weird. And then there was a point you say that he gave like everything to the pirates, but then there was a point where like all of a sudden he was really combative against helping them at the end, and then the nurse, his daughter, was like, I believe him, let's help him, and he was like, okay. And it's like, why are you suddenly combative after
Yeah.
I guess
Don't you know that they repair their ship sometimes?
I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. The repairman sucks. The nurse sucks. But you know who doesn't suck?
Who?
I liked Jonathan.
Who is Jonathan?
He was
the
main guy.
The big boss man, the big head honcho.
He liked to play chess. He liked to fish. And he was all about peace and love. Peace and love.
Yeah, someone like that totally becomes like the commander of the most fortified fortress owned by the Navy.
Fortified is the key word there.
Yeah.
He doesn't go out. He's not like he's fighting in a war. He's in a enclosed, fortified fortress that nobody ever gets in or out of.
Yeah, I just found that weird. Like, if you have the fortress like that, do you want your hippie like commanding it? I wouldn't.
He was he was a tactician. He was very smart. He had,
Yeah.
So it did make sense.
So like that's cool. And I'm always down for like that that charismatic mastermind kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Not necessarily villain, but like antagonist.
Yeah.
The problem is like I feel like those antagonists flourish when they're put up against protagonists who challenge them properly. And like a masterful, like tactician guy like him is really like he's up against Luffy and the Straw Hats, who they do none of that. They're just wild cards. And so like that, I feel like to me, this is like a personal thing, I guess. Mm-hmm. An antagonist like that is just wasted on these guys.
They're not wild cards though. He knew what they were going to do and he worked around it. He knew that by capturing one of them and putting them in jail, they weren't going to leave their crewmates behind. And he knew that they were going to come back for the gold, which is, by the way, Christ almighty. You think the arc's over.
Right, yeah.
They gotta turn around and get the damn gold.
Yeah.
So, like, yes, they're aloof, but he played that to their advantage by forcing them to do things.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but, like, in the moment as I was watching it, it seemed a lot less like I predict that they're going to make this decision, and then they do make that decision. To me, it came off as like I'm predicting they're going to make this decision, and they wound up there anyway. Like they didn't choose to make a lot of these things happen; they just ended up there by chance.
What do you mean? I don't agree with
it's
that
hard.
at all.
It's hard to give examples because it's been
Zoro,
2 weeks.
Put him in the old G8 prison.
Yeah.
Threw him down there in the G8 prison, right? Said, no, they're going to come for him because he's number 2. He's got the second biggest bounty. And he was right. He captured Usopp, threw him down there.
But he didn't capture Usopp because Usopp was going for Zoro, right? I thought Usopp was just being Usopp, and then he got captured.
Usopp went to the ship, which he predicted they would try to go to the ship as well, and they were waiting for him. And then they captured him because Usopp's being Usopp, because he was an idiot and he shouldn't have gone to the fucking ship, because I was stupid. I don't even know why I went to the ship alone.
So we could be introduced to the truest repairman.
So, well, yeah, precisely, exactly. But he had stationed guys there. He knew that they were going to go for the gold, they were going to go for their friends, and they were going to go for the ship. And he was prepared for
real
each
genius
of those
there, isn't he?
I'm just saying, he took the gold off their ship, he prepared for the ship, he put him into prison. But yeah, I liked Jonathan. I don't think he was trying to be this mastermind tactician, though. I think it was like he's smart, but his whole thing is like watch more than do. Watch and wait for the right opportunity more than like prepare for the right opportunity. Don't push into it too much, and because it'll present itself. And then inevitably they got away anyway. But
yeah, and like he was like foiled by his like right hand guy who was very much like action do.
Yeah, exactly. He wanted to do, and then he made mistakes, and the whole thing fell apart. And then there was a bazooka once.
There was a bazooka once.
There was a bazooka actually also, like 3 times.
Also, Jonathan's like kind of dumb for falling for Robin's little like switcheroo thing, because the inspector came by, and Robin just sort of like incapacitated him, took his clothes, and then just paraded around as him and like fooled everybody.
Didn't fool Jonathan. He knew.
No, he was fooled.
No. He just didn't act on it. But he had soldiers around her. But when she came in and talked to him, and then she fucking totally threw Usopp under the bus, which I loved. I thought that was a great moment. Because, like, why would she go down with it, Usopp, you know? Like, just let him... She told him not to go to the ship, and then he did. And then what, she's going to blow her cover because you're an idiot, Usopp? No, get the fuck out of here. But... And then she talks to Jonathan, and then he leaves, or she leaves, and he's like fiddling around with his chessboard, and he's like, "I've determined all but one," and he was like, I don't know. He alluded to the fact that it was her impersonating the guy.
Now, there's a moment later on where he's talking to either the real inspector or his right hand guy or whatever. And at this point, it's just been revealed that she was Robin and not the inspector. And he says the line, "I guess I'm just easily fooled by a pretty face." And so that made me think that he actually was fooled by Robin. I never once got the impression that he was in on it.
I think that was just, I don't know. I feel like that was... I don't know if he was just trying to pretend. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I kind of took it as he was pretending like he didn't know, but he did know, but I don't know what benefit that would give him either.
Right.
I get it.
Okay, so if we do say that he knew, like, why... Like, what does he get out of...
He was at least considering that was a possibility. Because he definitely mentioned, like, possibly this is the last straw hat.
Right. Also, like, why didn't she kill the inspector? There's a scene where she straight up just snaps the neck of like 5 guys who are chasing her. But she just knocks this guy out and leaves him in a tube.
I don't know if she... That seemed like a missight. That seemed like a missight to just leave him open in this fucking tube. At least hide him.
Yeah. Kill him and throw him in the water.
I don't know that Robin actually kills her people.
She straight up, like, snapped the necks of 5 guys.
Yeah, and it makes that, like, neck snapping sound. But it did the same thing for the inspector, and he was fine. I want to believe she just straight up murders him in cold blood, but the inspector makes me think that maybe she's just knocking him unconscious.
I mean...
She did toss that one guy in Skype off a mountain, and we haven't seen him since.
He's probably still falling.
I mean, the hardest part for me is definitely that it's just a filler arc. As soon as you know that it's a filler arc, immediately you're disengaged. Because you know none of it matters.
Yeah.
Like... It was similar to the reasons why it was so hard to love Skypia. Yeah. Even though it wasn't technically a filler arc, it was so disengaged from the main story, it was hard to really get behind it. And when it's filler, it's like, you know. Like, there's nothing that's going to connect the actual story.
It's true.
Which I will say, there was a couple things that they alluded to in the filler arc.
Did they? Stuff that I don't know about yet?
Yeah, that you don't know about yet, that are real. So they did mix some lore into there, but it was all stuff that was just kind of like fan service, so that it didn't feel so fillery.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but
all right, man. Any parts that stood out to you as like, man, this part was really well done?
Ooh. Let me check my notes. Hold on.
This isn't faring well.
Really, just Robin.
Just ramen?
Robin.
Okay.
I really liked the part where they brought out the shells from Skypiea and it was a fart.
Oh, yeah.
That was really well done.
I remember that.
Which it turned into an explosion. Pretty funny. Pretty funny, guys.
Yeah.
Pretty funny.
I do appreciate me a fart joke.
I genuinely thought it was funny. Good is a different story, but it made me chuckle. Luffy eats Jonathan's food. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about nepotism for a bit.
Explain.
The chef, the head chef is Johnny's wife.
Johnny's wife?
Yeah.
Who's Johnny?
The head guy.
Oh, Jonathan. Oh, yeah, we do find that out at the very end, don't we?
Yeah.
Wait, is it his wife or do they just love each other?
No, I mean, hopefully both, I guess.
That would make sense because she's always trying to make him eat well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice twist. I'm gonna be honest, dude. What the fuck does nepotism mean? I'm trying to piece it together without looking like an idiot, but I don't give a shit anymore. What the fuck does nepotism?
It's when you're in a position of power and you hire in like close friends and family into new positions. So basically using a close connection to leverage personal gain.
How do you know that they didn't meet at that base? That is quite an assumption you're making now.
Call it a hunch.
She is the head chef, and she clearly knows what she's doing. Nobody messes with Jessica. Except Sanji, the simp.
Sanji. We can't say that, right?
We got 4 people watching. Hey, 4 fucking people watching. Do you give a shit if we say simp? Leave a comment. I guess if you do, report us. I don't know. I don't think anybody nobody cares. It's false. It's a false prophecy. No. Everybody loves the word simp. It rolls off the tongue. It feels good to say, and it's the truth. Sanji's
it's the perfect word.
It's
the perfect word.
And they're over here trying to take us down.
If I had a time machine, I would use my one charge of a time machine to go back into Shakespeare times and give him that word.
Give him the word simp.
Yeah, so
that
he
would be
could.
The one thing you do.
That'd be the one and only. I've considered many things, and that's the one thing I've decided I would do, and that'd be my greatest contribution with my life.
You've thought this through.
I've thought about it.
I don't really see what that would change. Maybe it would change everything. You said Shakespeare?
Imagine if like in Rome.
It could literally actually change. It could be the butterfly effect and change the fabric of language. You got Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly. Imagine if someone in Romeo and Juliet called Romeo a simp.
Oh, that would be beautiful. I still don't see what that would really change, but I do love the thought of it.
It would change the course of like the English language.
I mean, you might as well just give them like a list of like if you're going back in time, you might as well give them a couple.
Here's YOLO.
That's what they say before they take the poison.
Ye only live once.
Ye only. All right, we're getting distracted.
Wait. Here's I'll tell them what a dab is.
Mm-hmm.
Raffle and LMAO.
I feel like this is a prime Like, this just proves that time machines don't exist.
Otherwise, someone would have done this.
Right. Unless, I guess, you go with, like, the multiverse, and when they go back in time, it's in a different universe, so it's not in our universe, so therefore it doesn't change our past.
In which case, we are in the darkest timeline. The timeline that didn't get...
The timeline that didn't get simmed. Truly. Man. Truly. I don't know. I don't want to talk about time travel. It's too deep. It's too real. When you think, well, I don't know about real, but it hurts my brain, you know?
Yeah. No, yeah.
What'd you think about fucking...
Let's go back to talking about time travel. I can tell you want to.
I mean, we've kind of covered it all.
Yeah, this was really a short arc. Not much happened. Not really anything happened. There were some explosions. They kept running. People shot at them. They ran some more. They went back. They ran again. They were out.
Yeah. Yeah. So, this is the perfect time then. Anybody in the chat want us to talk about something? Sure. We usually don't have this much leftover time. Anything we missed, we'll do the digger question first.
Okay.
We got to do the digger question first. We'll see if that sparks some conversation. Otherwise, I got some things we can go over that I've been trying to trying to find the opportunity to go over, but our podcast is always so long.
It's true. I am ready for digger.
There he is, everybody. I hope everybody can hear this.
I wonder if you can get a monocle for like the big eye up there.
The big eye. Oh, this one? Ooh, that's a good idea.
Like a giant ass monocle.
A giant monocle for his. That's a good idea.
For the octopus eye.
That's a good idea. Ooh. Ah, damn it. Stanislav Chess. Oh, no. It's saying Skypia? Fuck. I could have sworn I changed this. I did change this. Thanks, Stan. G8 filler arc because you love it, probably. There we go. I've updated the stream. That was from last week's. I don't know why that didn't update. I don't know if they can hear our octopus friend.
Keep teasing me with all these partial startings.
I'm just confused why it's not working. This has been something I noticed that started happening.
On the greater one.
Okay, here we go. So they're not going to be able to hear you for a second, but they're going to be able to hear the video. So, here you go, everybody. Digger question of the... Oh, wait. Is this like 6 seconds long? It's 12 seconds. I don't know what's going to happen.
Given that the G8 arc is filler and has no lasting effect on the greater One Piece story, did you come into the arc feeling any different about watching it? And how do you think Toei's story held up to the standards set by Oda?
Okay, so hold on. Let me get you off mute. That's annoying. I really gotta get that fixed. Okay, we should be good now.
Okay.
All right, so... what'd you think? We kind of already elaborated on it a little bit.
We touched on it a little bit.
Do you feel like... Yeah, I guess here's a good comparison. Because you've hated most of One Piece thus far. How did it compare to what we've watched? Let's just say Skypia. How did it compare to Skypia? Because that's fresh on the brain. We just went over it. How did it compare?
So here's where I'm at. The whole One Piece show has trained me into going into each and every arc that maybe 10% of it's going to actually matter in the long run. Very little of it will probably be actually carried on past the conclusive arc end. So going into G8 compared to Skypiea felt exactly the same. Like, what's the point of distinguishing between filler or not filler at this point? Like, we may learn a couple things about the world at large in the not filler episodes, but that's it. Like, like the things we learn probably take up less than 5% of the total amount of time spent. So this was just another arc to me. Like, there was no point in labeling it filler. Now we know that this fortress exists, for example. Here's a little bit of world building. Maybe we'll come back to it someday. Maybe we'll have some sort of reoccurrence with some other characters, like during those like side stories with Kobe and Helmeppo. Maybe they'll visit here and learn about the tales.
I'm proud of you for remembering Helmeppo's name.
Maybe they'll visit this island and learn about, oh, the Straw Hats came through here. That's crazy.
That's insane.
And I feel like that's just as legitimate a contribution to the story at large as anything we got out of Skypiea. So what does it matter anymore?
But we also have these shells suddenly being used in the filler arc, at least. So Skypiea is having a lasting effect. We have the Waver. We have the shells. We have the guy going to the moon. Somewhere in the distance.
He's out there. He's going to have a rough time once he leaves the atmosphere.
He's made out of lightning. We already went over this in the last episode.
Does he not have to breathe? Okay, yeah.
We assume he doesn't have to breathe because he's a lightning man.
What happens to electricity in space?
That's a really good...
In a vacuum.
Wow. That's a really good question, actually. What does happen to electricity in space? Can I Google this? What happens to electricity in space? Electricity doesn't exist in space. Wait, in the usual way we think about it. Namely, electrons flowing in a wire. But that's only because space normally doesn't have wires. Is this real?
That's fair, I guess.
This is... What the fuck kind of answer is that?
Whoever wrote this is like some genius physicist who is just like... Some colleague asked him the question just offhand, and he's just pissed that he had the audacity to ask that question, and now he's just angry typing. Like, of course there's no fucking electricity in space. There's no wires in space, dumbass.
That's gotta be the stupidest answer I've ever heard to anything. Water doesn't exist in the desert the way we think about it, because there's not many oceans in the desert. It's like, what? It's still... So the next sentence says, if you take something electronic up into space, it'll work just fine. That's not what I'm asking. Is there electricity in outer space? It is now understood that outer space is fundamentally electrical in nature.
Okay.
Since electric currents are comprised of moving charged particles such as ions and electrons, the most direct way to measure currents is by probing and counting the individual particles. It sounds like it's fine. It sounds like you might even get more powerful.
That second one. What happens to electricity in a vacuum?
Electric charges such as electrons and negative ions will readily flow in a vacuum or near vacuum as a form of electricity. So they're fine.
Okay. So he'll be okay.
It sounds like, yeah, it sounds like he's fine. Can electricity jump? Now I'm going down the rabbit hole here. Okay. So, yeah, he's fine. He's doing great. He's probably at the moon now. He's probably at the moon by now.
He could probably travel faster once he leaves the atmosphere, because he can just be like...
You're probably. I think he becomes more powerful in space. Maybe that's why he wants to go to the moon.
Yeah, he's reaching his final form.
He's he's gonna come back later and fucking wreak havoc. Maybe he'll cause the apocalypse.
Maybe.
You know?
Luffy will be like grabbing at the One Piece and then back, bitches. God's
Did
here.
you forget about me?
Did you forget about God?
That would be pretty good, actually.
I would like that.
That'd be fine. I'd accept that. All right. So, I mean, I am excited. The G8 arc, this was admittedly... it was lackluster. We kind of knew it was going to be. But I am excited moving forward. So, maybe not so much for next week's. But, maybe not so much for next week's arc. But, there's good things coming up. And I'm excited to see what your thoughts are.
I'm excited to give you my thoughts.
Yeah, I know you are, and I don't know. Am I excited to hear them after all? I am.
Oh.
I am.
Oh.
You know, I think most of the time your opinions are justified.
Aw, thank you.
Most of the time.
I'll take it.
Maybe like 60% of the time.
Okay, that's fine. I can live with that.
And you know, I just keep going back to thinking about how you really love Man of Steel, and I just think, how much do his opinions actually matter?
That's not fair.
You know, I just can't help but think that there's something wrong with your brain.
I love Superman. I'm a fanboy.
Yeah, I love Superman too. We're not gonna get into the Man of Steel stuff. I got some stuff to show you.
Okay.
And you, viewers at home, if you're an anime lover, here's some additional context for non-anime lovers. Even though I assume most of you watch the manga or in the manga. Hold on. Let me find these, because I didn't prepare these beforehand. I didn't think I was going to be going into them, but I think they're great. I think
you're great.
Thanks, bud. Really means a lot to me. I just gotta find them. We're gonna be going over some side stories. Here we fucking go, because there's more. Okay, hold on. When does this ends on 3:05. Okay, yeah, we'll do all these. This will be fun. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we are. Can I just
Jailbreak.
These? Oh yeah, baby. Jailbreak. What do you think this one's about? You actually
what we just saw. That was technically a jailbreak.
What?
What we just saw, G8.
You think this is about G8?
I mean, what we just saw was a jailbreak. So
That's
yeah.
true. That's true.
There's Octopus Guy.
That's who this is about.
Oh,
Remember?
okay.
You predicted it.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
a side story. Last time we got to learn about Django and him joining the military. Now we're learning about Octopus, who got carried away by the Marines from Arlong Park, presumably, but broke out and landed in the water because he's an octopus man.
And
So
that's his natural habitat.
Yep, so he's fine, and now he's trying to get home. And now Molehill 4th Street, We're just gonna kind of go through these. We're gonna make our own assumptions as we go.
Okay.
Wow, that's nice. He's got some.
Wow.
See,
He's got a
fridges
friend.
exist underwater.
That's nice.
This is real One Piece lore. This isn't filler. He comes across some dude on an island, gives him the meat.
It's nice of him.
Little snack. Okama Kenpo.
He could get the guy off the island.
It looks like
really.
He stole his ring.
Maybe he made a trade.
Maybe. I don't see a ring on this guy, but he's holding a ring all of a sudden, which makes me think he stole it from this dude. This dude, yeah, get the guy off the island. What are you doing? Why, this poor bastard is just here.
His whole job on Arlong Park was transferring people over water.
But likewise, the guy seems fine with it. He's waving goodbye. Maybe he
he's
just
happy.
likes it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes living there. So here we are.
He's marrying some fish.
Oh, is that what he's bringing the ring for? Oh my
God,
God, they seem so
is that
happy.
actually happening?
Hold on. Yeah, I think that is. I don't know. I think that might be what's happening. Look at, and this guy's like surprised and crying. He's like, "Oh my God, you got my ring!" And she's like, "Holy shit, you did it!"
Wow.
Do I wish it was in English? Yes, but whatever. We got a storm staff. Look at it's.
He's making all these trades.
He's making a bunch. You're right. He's making all these trades to get more powerful.
He's gonna end up with a house.
The woman who controls the weather.
That's Nami.
Yeah, but oh yeah, that's because this is chapter 191. Never mind. That doesn't have anything to do with these. I just realized. That's what's going on in the actual story.
Yeah.
So he's a giant fish. Fish are friends, not food. Giant pig. They seem to be getting along just fine. Ooh, we got a mermaid.
Nami's a mermaid.
Nami's a mermaid. Everybody. She was eaten by the big pig, and presumably he defeated the big pig. I don't know. They seem to be getting along. He has a question. Maybe he's trying to get home. That's what it said.
Those are ugly people.
Those are fishmen.
Oh, okay.
Don't they look like they'd be out of like a live-action SpongeBob? Kinda.
I don't want to think about a live-action SpongeBob.
I feel like this guy in particular would really fit into a live-action SpongeBob. He's got a sword!
Man,
All right, so they're getting in for a tough tussle.
That's it.
Wow. No, it's not it.
Oh.
How long does this go on for, actually? It said 26 more. All right? We're cruising. We're going.
Oh, he's married now.
Wait, he's married now. He's got heartbreak, at least. She's throwing his spheres all over the floor.
Not his precious spheres.
Octopus.
He's mad.
Octopus. Oh, look at Mermaid's still here. Look at this star dude.
He's
like a little Jamaican star. He's got like a Jamaican hat on. And he's dabbing.
Star.
Oh, look. And okay, so they're going to fight these dudes again. Sure.
There's a dolphin. What's going on?
He's destroying the ship. He killed him. We did great. Is this entertainment?
No.
I don't know why I do this. True justice. See, look, he brought the spheres back. She's happy.
Are those like her eggs or something?
Maybe.
Both screaming.
We're gonna assume they're eggs. Now he's making trades again.
What the hell is going on?
They're back. They're having a little shop.
He's thinking of her.
He is in love. He's in love with her, and now she's like, and he loves it, and she loves him. They're a family. We've got a little mermaid girl. We got the star dude. Look they're all a family. They're having a great time. We got an old man. Grandpa's here eating the spheres.
Yep. Oh dear.
He's not happy about it. Oh, she came back, gave him the spheres. The old man took them. She brought them for the old man and not for him. And now
wait. There's text at the bottom now.
Oh yeah, Hachi's Ocean Adventure.
Octopaco.
That must be her. She punches him in the head, and this guy gets the food.
And he smiles.
The catfish elder who came late. She probably wanted him to give the food, and he wouldn't do it, so she punched him, and he got the food. That's my guess. Oh, they're out on an island. Great. Good stuff.
They're on a ship now.
They're on a ship. That's the end.
All right. What a splendid use of time.
Boy, we are not entertaining people.
I blame it on G8.
All right. Well, we got one more.
Do we?
Yeah, guess who it is?
I don't wanna.
Can you determine from this?
It's wow. Is it a giant or?
Looks like a bite out of a tree, a bite out of
a rock. Who is it?
Even if I get killed, a great man like me won't just die.
Oh, it's the big old. Yeah, that guy.
It's Wapol! Your favorite guy!
I hate this guy. Can we skip it?
Nope. So his is pretty entertaining. He turns into a tree, he turns into a lantern.
Because he turns into what he eats, right?
Yep, exactly. He's a bench now. This is it. This is what Wapol gets up to.
He just goes around eating things.
Yep, he's eating what appears to be a house, maybe.
Why doesn't someone stop him?
Okay, they did stop him.
All right, he's pretty.
The trial. Oh, and look see, we get to see Dalton. They're cleaning up their mess. He's running on the beach from him. He's looking pretty rough.
I hate him. I hate his design. I hate his concept.
Who doesn't love Wapol?
Who does?
Him selling matches. He's selling matches these days. He's eating robots.
Oh, just like that tale of the little girl who sells matches.
Is that an actual thing?
Yeah. There's a cat, I think.
Just like that. Look there's a dog.
Hey.
That's pretty close. A wanted poster of some kind.
Probably.
I wonder if there's ever anything in the background that really gives things away. I'm not gonna care that much. Oh, see, look it. It's a bunny robot.
That's cool, I guess.
Kids are deeply attracted by the Majesty's toys, so he's got a bunch of toys. So I think
he
can also
toys?
he's spitting them out. So he can chew them up and spit it out, and so he's making these toys. And he's under a bridge. This is like a Pied Piper thing going on now. The kids are becoming attracted to the toys. He's gonna drown them in the river.
That's
how it ends, right?
That tracks with his.
Oh, toy shop. He's making money. Look at he's making a great living. He's doing good. The kids love him. The kids can't get enough of him. He's becoming the best toy maker in all the land. My God, they can't believe it. No, that's not him.
Okay, I was gonna say.
The scientist found the secret of His Majesty's toys. Look, he's a celebrity. Everybody loves him.
He hates it.
He doesn't seem to love it. New Wapol steel. Interesting. So it's the steel of the toys that people seem intrigued by. Oh, look at his toy shop. It's getting bigger. It's getting even bigger.
Wow.
The Baku shop.
This is getting some
Wapol Corporation.
What's that one Dr. Seuss story with the trees?
I don't know.
Danny DeVito, the little orange guy.
What? Oompa Loompas?
No, it's Dr. Seuss. He's the guardians of the trees, and there's that one guy who chops down all the trees.
Oh God. It's some
Dr.
Seuss. How do you? Oh no, Dr. Seuss. That's not right either. Orange fuzzy thing. There he is.
The Lorax.
The Lorax.
Who's the bad guy in that? Who he's chopping down trees and then he realizes he can make a killing chopping down trees.
This guy.
The guy in the green hat, the goggles.
This is the guy?
Yeah.
He looks like the Riddler.
The Onceler.
Is that really his name?
Yeah.
Was he designed off the Riddler? A name like Onceler, and he looks like... I never saw the Lorax.
Neither did I.
Who's this guy?
So the Onceler created the business that chops down all the trees. This guy is the current CEO of that business.
Okay. Gotcha. The Onceler is a stupid name, but that's fine. Yeah, it's like that though. And look, he's got it all.
He's got
Now he
a
loves
supermodel
all the
life.
money he's got.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to be a king. He's a corporate man now.
He realized money does buy happiness.
Yeah, well, Paul's snack. He's
picking
eating
his nose.
He's picking his nose. He's smoking a cigar. He's got wine in his hand. He is doing well.
He's living the life.
Well, Paul just went from. He just got better and better. Now that is America.
Yep.
That's capitalism if I've ever seen it.
Well, Paul just embodies American capitalism.
Yep, pretty much. So
personality, his powers, his whole trajectory.
Pretty exciting.
All right, no more.
Hold
no.
on, there's one more. There's one more.
Cyandian rhythm.
Dr. Blackbeard. This one's about Ace searching for Blackbeard. Kinda interesting a little bit more than the others.
Okay.
You said you liked Ace.
I liked Ace.
Yeah, so Ace is off doing things searching for Blackbeard. He's kicking Dr. Blackbeard's face. Wrong guy.
So he's out for blood. He's not. This isn't a happy search. He's out to kick Blackbeard in the face.
Yeah, exactly. He is down. They throw him down the river. That's his punishment for kicking Dr. Blackbeard in the face. This lady finds him. He's fine.
She has cows.
She's taking care of him. He's like, oh, I'm so thankful, probably. He's drinking some root beer. Oh, it's milk.
Some cow milk.
Some cow milk. Ooh, Death Pia. This is where we're at in the story. Oh, don't remind me.
All right, so now he's leaving.
Special delivery. All right, off he goes. He's on his own. He's on his little thingy.
Here's
G2. G8 is what we just... G2.
That's 6 away.
It lines up. My God. He's sneaking into the Navy to try and find Blackbeard. Needs to infiltrate it. Needs to get some food.
Eating. Man, these Navy people eat well.
They do eat well. It's true. Oh, he's beating the crap out of a guy. I heard you talking badly about Whitebeard. Oh, shit. Ain't gonna have that, boy. He's got a fake...
mustache.
Captain Ace is a fake. Yeah, fake mustache. Exactly.
These guys.
Coffee is served. It's bitter as hell. This guy.
This guy.
Commanding officers. Bitter tasting coffee. I hate that dude.
Pinhead.
Doesn't he kind of remind you of the dude from Avatar that has the eyeball and it shoots fire?
That guy was ripped.
Well, yeah, but look at his head, though. Look at it. He's got a little eyeball. I mean, if he gained a few pounds and got a little older.
If he became Paris in shape.
Paris?
As in a pear.
Tower? Oh.
No.
Yes. Ace is still going. Ace also doesn't like the bitter coffee.
Oh, what a wonderful
fire on the scout ship.
Bad coffee.
I wonder if it was the man who's a flame, a literal flame.
Isn't that him?
Yes. He started a fire. Oh, he's burning them down. Look at this. Ace don't give a shit. Ace is like, fuck your ships. I'm going to burn them to the ground.
Now he's jumping into it.
Burn him down. He doesn't kill men, though, I guess. Ace's hunt for blood. The rescuer is still on fire. Ah, yes. Because he's made out of fire. Oh, they figured out who he was. Got to get the hell out of here.
Time to run. Got to stand on this guy's head for a bit.
Delivering. He had to. He came here to deliver this message for the little girl. That's why he infiltrated the military base. So he had to divert. This must be her dad, this freak of nature. Would you like some delicious milk?
No, he's just a customer. She's like, I have this ad to deliver.
For real, though. It's got a map on where to get it.
What the hell?
He's got some new info on Blackbeard.
Got an orca and a dolphin.
Orca and a dolphin doing great. They're happy. The Marine Chiefs are actually Moda's parents. So there you go.
Okay.
So there you go. And coffee now has milk. It's no longer bitter. It's delicious.
Thank God.
It all comes full circle, everybody.
Thank God.
All comes full circle.
All because of Ace.
And there we go. there he's off again to search for Blackbeard. All right. You're all caught up? You're all caught up with everything you need to know. Thanks, everybody, for watching that really boring, long fucking segment.
Yeah.
There's only so much interesting you can say about those battles, okay? We'll be back next week with Long Ring Long Rand.
Is that really what it's called?
Long Ring Long Land.
What?
Something like that. Some fucking bullshit. Long Ring Long Land, I think is the name of it.
Oh, I hate it already.
That's what we're coming back to. Everybody. So, I could make you suffer through it fully, but I won't. You can do the One Pace episodes.
Yes.
So I think you have like 10 or something. I don't remember.
Oh,
maybe it's
bad.
like 13. Hold on. I mean, I don't want to get your hopes up too much.
Well, let's figure that out later. Let's send these guys home.
No.
Okay.
They can leave whenever they want.
This isn't content anymore, Wade.
They're going to sit around and they're going to like it. Long Ring Long Land. That's the name of it, by the way. Wow. You're going to love this. It is 6 episodes.
I'm down. I'm all about that. I love it.
Only 6 fucking episodes. Wow. All right. So there you go. Everybody will be back with Long Long Land next week. Thank you guys for watching the Onesie Piece podcast. Hold on. I think I have some music.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
If I can find it. I'm just going to pick a song.
You can't do that.
See you later, everybody! Oh, wait. Can they even hear it? Fuck. You know...